Hi guys, this is my another contest entry for the Nat Nagel Multiple Guru contest. This one is like a really defined cut crease, lots of different greens, blues, white, and then there's some orange lips. It's kind of a badass thing. I know it makes me feel fierce because it's one of those things where you do it and it looks so badass that you feel like, damn, I'm fierce, you know. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy that, and pictures and everything will be at the end or at the beginning or whatever. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, so we're gonna recreate this eye look right here. Hopefully you can see that okay. Onto this side. I've already applied Urban Decay Primer Potion, which I do in every video, so if I don't mention it, that's my base or primer or whatever. Next I'm gonna take Gesso, just a matte white color. I'm just gonna apply that all over my lid. You can see to about halfway to my eye. That next color I'm gonna take I believe this is Cool Heat. That one right there. I'm gonna use the same brush, pick some of that color up like that. I'm gonna apply that right to the outer corner. I'm just taking a big fluffy brush. This is the 217. I'm gonna blend those two colors together. Okay, so once you have that done, next thing I'm gonna do is sort of the more like meticulous, long, daunting part. I'm gonna take this Joe eyeshadow. This is the color Forrest. And I'll take it on my 208 brush, which is the brush I like to use whenever I'm defining a crease, and get some of that green color on there. And then I'm going to do the same sort of defined line that I did on this side, carefully. I went ahead and defined that line. You want to make sure not to blend down from that line, but just blend up with any of the green colors that you're putting above that. So that's what I'm going to do. Next thing I'm going to take is my 239 brush. I'm just going to pick up some more of that forest color, top it off, and then I'm just going to make sure that I blend it above that line. Next color I'm going to take is the Joe Green Eyeshadow in Olive. Looks like that. Just pick up same on my 239 brush. I'm just blending that in as well. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Chrome Yellow, which is this color here. Same technique, just on the 239 brush. I'm going to apply that right over top of those greens. You can see it getting a little more lime greeny. You can take that right up to the brow as well, which is what I like to do. So once you're happy with those and you've blended them to your desire, the next color I'm going to take is MAC Plumage, which is sort of like a dark teal green color. Just going to take that on my 208 brush, again, tap that off, and I'm going to go over that line very carefully. And then just using the side of the brush, I'm just going to blend that color in. Just like that. Again, you can take that 239 brush, pick up a little bit of that color, and use that to just blend out the dark green, so that it's all nice and blended everywhere. Just like that. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take Carbon, which is a matte black color. I'm just going to darken that up just really slightly. Like, I'm literally touching my brush once into the eyeshadow and then tapping it off. Once I've done that, you can see that, I'm going to just take some of the greens that I used, and I'm just going to blend it out, taking Forest from... So then as a highlight, because it's looking pretty just green, as a highlight for the brow bone, I like to take Vanilla Pigment because it kind of has a gold sort of undertone to it. I'm just picking some up right on that brush that has all the green. I'm just putting some right underneath my brow, just like that. It adds a little bit of shimmer. So next what I like to do is I like to go in and sort of clean up any of the white and any of the blue. Cleaning off your 208 brush, I'm going to go back into Gesso, which is the white color. And this time I'm really going to define the white. I'm also going to pick up a little bit of Electric Eel, which is a little more of a vibrant blue. I'm just putting that right on the outer corner. You can see that's a little bit more, bam, vibrant. Okay. Okay, just like that. So then your eyeshadow is essentially done. You can pick at it and make it perfect on both sides, but that's essentially it. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a liner. I didn't do a very like dramatic liner. I just went out sort of to where the green stops fading. Should be about there. And then I'm just going to do a thin liner right across my eye. Just like that. It should look cleaner than that, but oh well. Good enough. So that really defines sort of that look. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take that same little angly brush like this. I'm going to go into that cool heat color. Let's get some on my brush. And I'm going to put it right underneath that blue, or underneath that black liner. And then just put a little bit underneath my eye. Like that. And then I'm going to go into Chrome Yellow, which is the yellow color, obviously. And I'm just going to put that right in the center. And sort of make them meet so that it creates sort of like a lime green color right there. Just like that. And then what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply my false lashes, and I'll show you how to do lips. So once you're finished, it should look something like that. I went ahead and applied false lashes and mascara or whatever. For lips, all I'm doing for this is I use CB96 lipstick, which is like an orange with gold pearl. Looks like that, and that's basically it. So hopefully you enjoy that, and it's a really cool sort of different first look. You can do the same sort of technique with different colors if you want. It's a really easy way, once you've got the cut crease down, to sort of like impress people with your makeup skills. I know that's what I do, and it's kind of fierce ass. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.